Hello, my name is Ruth Slagle. I am the instruction librarian at Jackson State, embedded in your course. And today I want to show you just real quick how you can access ebooks off of the LibGuide and when you email yourself an ebook. So this is your LibGuide. There is information in here about all the different people you're writing about. So when you're on the welcome page, you can click on the person you're writing your paper on, and it will take you to the page that books are included on that person. So we did Artaxerxes, and so how you access a book inside of here, as you see they're moving along so it can show you how many books. So they can all scroll through, and at the bottom there's little dots, and that means how many books there are available on this specific person. So if we're accessing this book on Artaxerxes, you can click on either the book itself or the title. And so it will also ask you to log in with your Easy Proxy, and this is your net ID. So this is what you would use to get into eLearn. So you do your net logon, or the first part of your email, and you log in. And now we're in, so now you're seeing the record of the book. So what you can do is you can do two things here. If you want to save this book and send it to yourself, you can come over here to email and you can shoot an email to yourself. I'm going to just plug in my email, and you can, add in information. If you know you're citing in a certain format, you can switch this up to that format you want to use. But you do want to always make sure you're checking it. And then we're going to shoot that off to myself. Okay, so how do you get into this book? So you can do it two ways. You can either come down to the table of contents and you can enter in through a chapter. And so we're in this chapter. And then once you're in the book, you can come through and, click on anything else in the chapter. You can come to the, index, anything. If there's other sections of the chapter, you can come in and access those. When you are using a book, which is what we're doing, you want to make sure you're jotting down the page number, because for Chicago and Turabian, if you're citing, even if you're citing an MLA or APA, you always need to have the page number, and that is included for both books and articles. Sometimes articles don't list a page number, but books will always have a page number. And the other thing is, when you receive the email, so we sent that email, this is a different book, but I want to show you where you access, how you can go back and access that book. So you don't want to, you're looking for the permalink. So this is the URL you're going to use. And so I will click, because I have it, how I have it set up, I'm just going to have to copy and paste this URL in to my search engine. And there we go, it pulled up that book. And again, another way you can access a book is, if you're not using the table of contents, you can just click on the PDF. One other factor you can do is you can search within a book. So I'm going to come back to the one we were in before. You can come and search within. You can put in any names, you can put any places. We're just going to put Persian in because I know this book is about Persians, and I know there's going to be a lot. And then what it will do is it will tell you where Persian is mentioned, that specific word. You can also, if you know specifically you're doing Darius, you can come and put it in quotation marks, and there you go. And so it's putting in quotation marks. As you can see, it will bolden specific search term that you're using. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to jot them into the discussion post, and I hope to work with you guys in the future. Thanks. Have a great day.